Well, hello and welcome back to Building in Large Biomes with me, Tomb92, and I am just getting started in the nether. You know what way to start an episode other than being in the nether, and it's these guys here that I am after. I need their wither skulls because I want to get myself a beacon up and running already. Yes, episode 2, and I'm after a beacon. And why am I after a beacon so early? Well, because I need a lot of resources. I am planning on building a big bridge. You know, we are in large biomes and the world is so expansive that traversing isn't the easiest of things to do. So I am gonna create a bridge, and in order for me to get my bridge up and running, I need a lot of resources. And what better way to get a lot of resources than using a beacon and just going mining. So I'm gonna he's got a wither skelly head. That's funny. But I couldn't kill him. Well, I got one with a skelly skull, but I may have aggravated the zombie piglins. I'm gonna spend a bit of time in the nether, try to get a few more skulls. I've actually been to the nether already. I have 4 skulls back home, so actually now I only need 1 more, and I've got myself 2 beacons, which will be really good. I mean, we have no farms up and running, we have no gold or iron farms, so well, I'm actually going to have to mine for all of the resources to make the base anyway. I think I'm close already to being able to do that. I should have ate a carrot. But yeah, we need to finish off gathering some of those resources. Yeah, I've got a big bridge planned, big bridge planned, and obviously again in typical YouTuber fashion, I mean, you've probably already seen the build because that's what we do for our thumbnails. And I'm going to get it in early. If you are enjoying the content that we've been making, again, it's something different over here in this series. I am now surrounded. I don't want to hit that zombie pigman. Ow! Oh, there we go. Okay. I really don't want to hit the zombie pigman. I might have to. Yeah, if you're enjoying the series, then give it a like, subscribe to the channel. This is kind of different style of play, less facing the camera, bit less storytelling, and we're just going back to the roots of enjoying and playing Minecraft. You know, having a bit of fun, doing a bit of building. There we go. There's a second skull. That is perfect. Let's head back home. Let's charge away from the wither skellies, and I'll see you back home. So back safely at the base. Let's see how much iron we've got. So we've almost got 2 stacks of iron blocks. That isn't enough. That's not enough. Kind of ironic. I'm going to need to go mine some iron to get a full powered beacon. I mean, I could make a small base beacon. Well, I guess first off, I've got to actually beat the wither. And I don't know if you guys have followed my content before. I am not a good PvP, PvE kind of guy, so I may even use some of this iron to make myself some iron golems to actually help out. What do we need? So 4, it's 4 per base, isn't it? So something like that. Get some carved pumpkins and go and battle the wither. Oh, in between episodes I have been busy. I've managed to use that dripstone that we got from the Wandering Trader at the end of the last episode and get myself a little lava farm going. And in doing so, I'm starting to now smelt through the copper that we have accumulated in the mining. We've been gathering mangrove, although I need to go and tidy that up. But I'm really not a fan of how mangrove generates. It's so laborious to try and clear it down. You need extra blocks to get up there, and I obviously don't have scaffolding to get up there. Here's the builds that we did last episode, still coming along very nicely. Now, last episode when I was marking out these paths, I can't remember whether I did make a note of it, but we did have this path wandering off in this direction. And this is where today's build is going to go. We're going to build a bridge. We're going to connect these 2 hilltops together. Now, you may have noticed in the background there is a bit of a stone pillar. Let's give me a minute and let me get over there. Jump after jump after jump, we finally made it over. This is really why I need that bridge. It's not very easy to get around in large biomes when there is water and hills involved. And obviously early game we still don't have any elytra. but we are going to use horses. So horses are obviously going to travel a little bit better when we get that bridge up and running. So yeah, over here we have the stone pillar, which is quite highly elevated, and this has been my marker because down below we've managed to sort ourselves out a little mob grinder. So I mentioned it in the last episode, we will not be using redstone, we will not be doing any form of farm automation, no kind of pumpkin farms and all that jazz, but I have stretched out some item sorters. I hope you'll all allow me that, otherwise I guess I need to pay some diamond tax on that, but hopefully, yeah, item sorters will be fine. And in here, once they decide they want to drop, we have ourselves a skeleton farm. And this has been very, very handy for me. So not only is it going to give me XP, which you can see I've got myself a little enchantment setup going, but we'll also get a ton of bones. And bones will be coming in handy. We've got arrows and bones and they're shooting me from up there. But we've got lots and lots of bones. We've got some gear in here as well, although we haven't used anything for anything. We don't need any of that yet. I've pretty much just been binning it all off because, well, we're not using redstone and I don't need the bows for dispensers, which is normally what one of their key things are. Now let's head back up. Let's find somewhere where we can go and beat the Wither. Yeah, episode 2, let's go and beat the Wither. So I think we are going to be best traveling into the depths of our minds and trying to figure out where we can place my Withers and my iron golems. Now, I am a coward. I will fully admit that I just do not enjoy fighting the Wither. Don't know whether that is because of my experiences on Bedrock where everything is just so very, very framey. Like, it's not a fun experience whatsoever. I've just realised I have travelled down here without my pickaxe. Take 2, and we now have a pickaxe, although it is an iron pickaxe. We just kind of went and got some resources that we had laying around. So from past experience, what I remember is that we need to kind of clear out some space because the iron golems won't spawn if they are surrounded. So I think if we could do something like this. Oh, he's suffocating already. Yeah, see, that is what I wanted to avoid. So I think we need to clear out a bit more space. This is yeah, we're learning as we go. We're learning as we go. Maybe a bit more extra headspace, something like this. Now I'm going to just go with 2 for this first battle because I don't really want to use all my iron up. I say we still need that for the beacon base as well. So yeah, we need to make sure we have enough resources to actually utilize the beacon and the wither and the star that comes of it. So let's pop another one down and go like that. You are good. The wither is going to go here, and we are going to pray for the best. I'm not looking forward to this. I have golden apples with me. That's how much I am not looking forward to this. Now what I'm hoping is that these iron golems aren't yet going to run towards it because I don't want them to take damage. So we're going to crouch back here. It's going to explode. Oh no, they can't even get there anyway. Oh, I have bungled this, haven't I? From the first bit. But he's going to work his way through. We're managing to do some damage. Okay, here we go. Out, there's a wither. Okay, but he's going to come through to the... He's not interested. Come on, Mr. Wither. Come on through. There you go. Now hopefully the golems will go from there. We go. Go golems, go. Go golems, go. Killing the wither, go golems, go. Better be careful with copyright. We did it. Well, say we. Isn't there an explosion? No, no. Okay. Right then, guys. Well done. I can see you're a bit battered. Oh, diamonds. That was handy. We have cleared off enough space though to get a second one going. Once the wither effect is gone, we'll get in another couple of golems. We're going to put that further down because these guys will now get attracted to the wither spawning. So let's just clear out another patch somewhere here. And yeah, I mean, I've got no iron on me to cure those guys, so they are kind of done for. That was actually a lot easier than I was expecting. I feel like in my very first YouTube series, I did something similar, and I used iron golems to battle the wither. And I'm pretty sure I used like 10 golems. Now obviously in that I must have really overdone it, because I didn't need 10 golems at all, did I? I just needed... get out the wall, get out the wall. Don't go into the wall. Don't go into the wall. Oh no. This poor guy. Get out of the wall. Oh, you almost killed yourself, silly fool. Okay, let's clear more space. Push you somewhere over there so we can get good old clashing of blocks. Let's go like that, and right, there we go, 2 more golems. So let's go and put the wither in here. Let's go put him in the same spot actually, because then, well, you're probably gonna die, but maybe we can keep the other one safe. Oh, good placement, Tom, well done. Let's try again. There we go. Right, so yeah, see, these golems are just getting attracted to it right away, but they're going to get blasted and then probably die. Yep, but he should be on to me, kind of. He's not really coming for me, is he? Just having a chill there, and somehow I'm not shooting him. There we go. Cool. Come closer. Come closer. Let me whack you. Oh, okay. Golems, you better be ready. Where is he shooting? I don't get where he's shooting. What's he shooting? Come this way, you. Go. Come on. Okay, I need to take a step back. I am wizard, and I am entering concentration mode, as you can probably tell with things going quiet. But he is here. Don't know. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's time to whack him now, isn't it? He's below half health. These golems aren't yet. He hasn't made it to the golems yet. It's just me, and I may just end up soloing the wither, and that would be something I would be very impressed with. There you go. Go on, golems. Yeah, we did it. And we got a head. Where's the star? I already got the star. I already got the star. There we go. We got an invulnerable with a head. And yeah, we're set. More diamonds are visible. And let's go and craft up the beacons. So we have ourselves our obsidian and glass. And I think we should have enough for 2 beacons. And there we go. There we go, 2 beacons. Let's grab my iron. And guys, I am going to do that YouTuber thing. I'm not going to give you a time lapse. I'm just going to go and bury myself in a big hole somewhere and go and get myself some resources, because I need lots, because we're going to build a massive bridge. Let's go. So guess what fool forgot that you need a lot of iron to actually make a haste 2 beacon, because, well, haste 1, it doesn't get through everything, does it? I think it only gets through terracotta. So I ended up spending a long time hunting for iron. But I have a hole. A very big hole. And you can probably imagine this took a lot of time and a lot of effort. But look how much I have now in resources. And this isn't going to go to waste by no means. I am going to get that bridge built. I'm going to get these sides of the mountains connected, and I think it's going to be near impossible to try and do this via a time lapse, because, well, it's going to be a lot of back and forth, isn't it? A lot of blocks, a lot of I mean, I've got to move all this stuff, so we're going to get that sorted, and then, well, we're going to find ourselves on top of a bridge. Not quite a top of a bridge, but we are done. This is the top level, and we have joined it all the way across. So let's just carry on round. You still see I've got my mangrove that I still haven't cleared out, because, you know, priorities. I want to get this episode out. So we've been, I don't know, 2 days maybe of build time trying to put this together. But there we have it. There is a magnificent bridge.
I spent a lot of time researching some designs and trying to come up with something that actually fits this area. And we're starting all the way down at the bottom. We're using some smooth basalt and transitioning it in with some tuff and some coal ores. Now what I found is then from afar I couldn't transition very easily into andesite, so actually light great wool has made a very nice little transition, and it kind of keeps in theme with everything that's going on. And yeah, then we're going into andesite, some cobble, and this is kind of some of the textures I've taken from the massive cliffside that I built over on AutoCraft, and really using andesite and cobble and trying to really merge that together, because you can see from afar it doesn't really stand out, that cobble. It just kind of looks like a little bit of texturing, and that's really what I was after, trying to get some sort of pattern. And obviously at the bottom here is the idea that we've got some water rising up, and that's kind of why the bottom of the bridge there is kind of, you know, darker in colour. But then what we've done is we've done a bit of texturing on each one of these tower mounts as well, so we're using the same kind of texturing. And again over here. Now as we actually head onto the bridge, I've tried to do a little bit of transitioning, but again we don't know what we're going to be building on this side, so I've kept it quite neutral. But we have our bridgeway, and it just feels like you're on this bridge, and it's massive, and you know, really traversing these giant hills around, because look how far I have to travel. But we've obviously done some texturing onto the surface here and added some lights under the wool. And then we have our towers, so we've kept in theme with what we've built in the first episode. We're using brick here and the oak and the birch, and we've done the same here. We've just created some nice little towers. I've tried to play around with some roofing structures, because I'll be the first to admit my roofs aren't the greatest. It's probably the thing that I struggle the most in builds. I'm happy to put towers and structures together, but roofs and really kind of bringing it all together is probably the hardest thing that I find. So we're trying out a few different textures. You know, we did this first time round, and we're just keeping it all brick this time round. We tried out some different variations in the deep slate with that one, but again this one we're just keeping really simple. And you know, we just walk through, and you know, we've added in a path, but then you come down here, and again it just feels life. It just feels like real life, and I'm really happy with how it's come together. You know, I can't look over the sides. That's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want to just kind of be hopping over, you know, I didn't want to jump off and die. So yeah, that was what we've got. That's what we've done. And today's episode has kind of gone, I mean, it's took me a long time to put this together. But I mean, no time lapses. What have you made of that as an episode? You know, it's been, I say, it's another kind of different process to me putting my videos together. This whole series is about me just kind of experimenting with what I want to do with YouTube, with what I want to do with Minecraft, seeing what fits, throwing some things at the wall and seeing if it sticks. So let me know what you think. Drop me a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.